Howdy everybody, howdy ho, and we are headed for the Yukon. It is really hard for me to do this because, did I pass it? Because of the great one, black bear that, was working on over there at Silver Ridge Peaks. But I'm doing this. Mostly for variety, change pace.
Welcome to Yukon Valley, Chichiko. From up here, you're able to see almost the entire reserve. This looks like the spot to set the plane down. I'll pull up to the jetty and you can climb out. Now, good luck to you out there. Don't forget, I'm only a radio call away.
Good to know.
I'm quite certain that you're the part of the puzzle that we've been missing out here. While I deal with paperwork and people, you're gonna be my eyes and ears on the ground. We're gonna be a strong team. I just know it.
All right. So we're here at level 47. Drops right there.
Enjoy your time out in the reserve. I'm confident that someone of your ability will find their way around, no problem. I look forward to seeing the results of your hunts.
Yeah, me too.
Since you've just arrived, there's a couple of places nearby that I'd like you to visit. You can probably see the lookout tower just up the hill from where I dropped you off.
Right there.
If you climb to the top,
Right there.
you'll get a great view of the surrounding area. There's also an outpost close to the tower. It's always good to know where you can rest your head after a day's work, right? Head to the outpost and make sure it's ready to receive visitors. I don't mind which one you travel to first, but I'd like you to stop off at both sites.
Right on. Heard. Okay, this is the first time I've been here since the reset, so it's going to be fun to see what has changed as far as the animals' behavior and their traveling habits and their zones. And right off the bat, we have a bull moose yapping at us. Let's take a look. Might be able to get him from the tower if he doesn't skedaddle. I'm not going to spend too much time hunting him right now. So let's get this tower open.
Once you're up top, enjoy the view. These towers are used mostly for fire watch duties. But when I'm at the top of one, normally I just want to put my feet up and enjoy the tranquility. I haven't had a chance to do that in a long time, though.
So we're going to visit the tower and then visit Loggers Point, and we'll get paid and we'll get some experience points. Main goal here is just to level up as much as we can running these missions, and taking whatever hunting opportunities present themselves to us. And I want to get the scope for the 454 because that is just so much fun hunting with a pistol, and all of that should happen by about probably about level 50. I will be going back and forth, popping over to Silver Ridge Peaks, simply because I got some legendary black bears, not legendary, majestic, some level 8s over there. When I was running around making all that money, and I went up 5 levels, so I want to see. I'll be going back and forth on this because I want to keep working on that.
You at the top? Can you see the outpost from there?
I do.
I normally do a routine check of an outpost after we've had visitors. All it takes is a forgotten half-eaten sandwich, and suddenly you have curious animals coming to investigate. Bears are temperamental neighbors, And you don't want them knocking on the door asking to borrow some sugar.
He's got a sense of humor. All right, let's go do this. Woo! That's making me dizzy. It's probably making you dizzy too. Whoa! Roller coaster. Let's go see what's happening here. It is 7:50. There's a bear right off. Now these are grizzlies. So no great one possibilities here. Boo. It's all right. We gotta follow our plan here and level up as much as we can while we're here. Like I said, I expect about to level 50, at which point we should have the scope for the handgun, and then
Welcome to Loggers Point. 100 years ago or so, felled trees would be dragged down there. Then teams would strip them down and roll them into the river. Then they'd be bundled up and towed out to the sawmills. The outpost sits on top of the old workers' campsite. I know it might seem trivial, but can you take a look at the trash can and make sure that it's locked? It's a bear-proof trash can with a tricky catch. I don't want to take any chances.
gotcha. Let's see if we get paid on this. We got XP 100. We didn't get the money. We might get money for doing this. How much money do we have? 297,000.
People often struggle to lock these heavy-duty trash cans, but if they leave it just a little bit open, all sorts of trouble can come sniffing around. I think we got lucky this time. Thanks for taking care of that. Oh, one last thing. Before you move on, can you take a look at the firewood inside the cabin?
That's a 4. Gold, 400 yards. Caribou. Yes. 400 yards. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can get like 2 yards closer right here. I'm gonna take the shot. I think. Lay down there, Snuzzle. Yeah, lay down. Where'd I spot him at? Next, we have to investigate the firewood at the outpost. Okay, then we'll get paid. Where'd I spot him? Right there. All right. Yep, over here. Oh, perfect. 398 though. Let's give her a go. Gotta use a 308 on this. We will 0 for 328. We'll aim a tad bit high. Maybe. I can't hold. My heart is bright red. Oh, the dog is right there too. See, that dog would block that shot. So let's get over on the side here. Let's see. This will be the first. This should be a gold. Forget how much they pay. Up. That should work. All right, let's go check out his firewood here and get paid for that. Firewood.
Damn, this is bad news. These logs have all the signs of a beetle infestation.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see if I can check in with the hunters who must have cut the firewood. I have the number for their satellite phone in the log somewhere. I'll get back to you.
Nailed him.
I just found the number. I knew I had it here somewhere. I'll give the hunters who stayed here a call and see what they have to say. I'll call you back in a moment after I've landed.
Is there a shortcut over there? I need a boat. The puppy's still in the water. $1,000, $1,050 because I have that one. I've got some points in that one.
No answers from the hunters yet. I'll keep trying. There's an outpost in the forest to your northwest. If you follow the trail, you'll find it. I have a hunch that... Oh, phone's ringing. I'll call you back when I get some answers from these guys about where they cut the wood.
It's going to be a long
Head to the forest
run.
Outpost in the meantime.
I'll stop recording and I'll pick up when I get over there and until something else cool happens. But first, let's see what you got for us on the next mission. Is travel to the Woodman's Respite, which is that away about 3/4 of a mile. All right, I'll pick back up in a minute. On the way over there to pick up that caribou. Found a zone for some bison. Oh, I forgot I was zeroed for 328. This might be a good opportunity for the handgun. I probably should have waited, been a little more patient, and gotten up closer with the handgun. This is a real good map for leveling up your handgun score because of the bison and the wolves. And I should have gotten closer and used the handgun. Maybe these guys will come back at me. Not if I'm running. Of course, I'm making too much noise. I'm making way too much noise. That's just trivial, but it's 131 experience points, which is, there it is right there, but, yeah. Now, they should come back. What time's the zone now? This is all going to be brand new to me because of everything has changed at the reset. So they're here until 12:30, 0800 till 12:30. It is 8:30, so they should come on back. Now the mission is over. Where's the mission? Mission's right straight ahead. So we're gonna go pick up this caribou, and then I'll kind of creep back on over here and see if we can't get a couple of these with the handgun, and start working on that handgun score, so we can get the scope. I think I'm only about 400 points away from that. All right, man. I'll be back at you in a minute. I used to live in Alaska. I caught my first fish in Alaska. I was, I think, 7 years old. And it was a salmon. The thing was almost as big as me. We lived on Kodiak Island. This is that for. And yes, sir, that is gold from 370. $1,240. They pay good, and 284 XP. That is really good, and he is a beauty. 341, gold is 311, so he's well into it. That's a big gold, and he is gorgeous. Light brown. 284 experience points. Level me up. Not quite. All right, we got to go that way for the mission. Alright, I'll be back. Running back over there, and I found the bison came back. There's a 4. We're gonna try and do this with the handgun. How far was it? About 200, so they can hear me now. So I'm gonna go quiet. See if I can get close enough to do this with the handgun. Now they heard me. I had to use the rifle. It's gold. There's the left lung on the second shot. Yeah, they started running. What is it? 193, and wow. That is a big gold because 221 is diamond. He's a big boy. Wow. All right. That leveled me up. I like that. So now we're level 48. We don't get any points for that though. Last level up was level 46. We got a point, so we won't get a point until level 49. Let's see if we can get close enough if these guys come back in to use the handgun. Got one. Don't know what size. Looks small. It is. It's small. It's a 454 from 66 yards. 143 experience. It's a silver. But the thing I'm interested in is the handgun points for that. Let's see what we get. Experience 143. 46. Okay. The cool thing is they ran in the direction of the mission, so this is all working out just fine. Got another one, but I don't think I vitalized this one. We had to chase it a bit. It's a 2. That's bronze. Oh, stomach from 50 yards. 109 experience points. All right. Take that and see how much we get for the handgun. Hopefully it's about 40. Son of a gun. And on the way to the mission here, something else is squawking at us over here. So the mission, we're still about 450 yards away. We will head on.
Turns out that the cabin had been out of firewood, so they'd gone looking for a fallen tree to carve up. You are now in the same forest they were when they found our beetle-infested tree. I see you're near the forest outpost.
Hey.
Once you get up there, take a look in the cabin. There should be a backpack with some supplies in it. When you find it, just grab the whole pack.
All right. 100 experience points for opening this up. And we'll continue on with the mission. Hopefully the mission will pay 500 experience points, maybe more. Oh, I don't want to do that. I wanted to pick up this. I was going to reset the time.
That's the one. Once you're done at the outpost, take a look in the surrounding forest. Can you find any fallen trees in that area?
Yeah, they're about 150 yards this way.
The spruce bark beetles are a massive threat to Alaska's spruce forests at the moment. We haven't been hit as badly compared to some other Alaskan state parks, but I think that it may be time for a quarantine. Okay, so once you find a fallen tree, I want you to take a look at its bark. Does it look healthy? If so, it's probably not the tree we're looking for. This is the one. Okay, in that pack you should have a canister of paint and a nozzle attachment. Use them to paint a big pink X on the tree. And let's take a look around to make sure the beetles haven't started to spread. If you see a spruce in the immediate vicinity of the fallen tree, mark it. And our forestry team will come out and take care of it. If it's untouched, they can just spray it with pesticides to protect it. If it's already infested, then they'll cut it down and haul it away for burning. I used to resent another tree. I hope we don't need to work. This reminds me of my small price to pay to continue helping out my dad. Those trips also included hunting. He was a tree surgeon down in Washington State. Made them my favorite parts of the summer. That should do. I'll get in touch with the foresters. They can investigate the area and cut down what they need to. I'll make sure that they also pick up the firewood at Loggers Point. Don't want to take any chances. Thanks for taking care of this. It's becoming a full-on phobia of mine that these beetles are going to destroy the forest here. We sprayed pesticides across the western edge of the forest as a preventative measure earlier this month. But any new chemicals in the air, soil, or water make me uneasy. You're going to be grabbing some samples out there. So one of our research teams can test the pesticides to make sure they aren't having any effect on the ecology. This was actually my wife Sandy's idea. She runs the Yukon Valley Nature Center, so she's working closely with a visiting research team. In the same bag that you found the paint, there should be some plastic sample containers. Could you bring them out to the wetlands? Muskeg is the word we use up here in Alaska.
So the next mission is only 400 yards this way. And we'll get some more money. We'll get some more experience points. And maybe some animals. The time of day is almost 10. We did pick up a moose zone back here, but therefore, what was it, 4 o'clock until 08:30. All right, I'll pick up recording here when something good happens.
Birds. They told me that all the bird spotting in the world wasn't worth the smell. Turned out that a bear had left a rotting moose carcass in the summer sun. I decided to spot birds somewhere else, just in case the bear came back for seconds. Watch your footing at the water's edge. It can be easy to slip and fall in. Just fill one of the containers you have with water. The pesticides we're using on the forest to prevent beetle infestation are effective, but I still have my doubts about the effects on other wildlife. The flats are one of our most biodiverse regions, so I can't risk introducing anything dangerous into the water or the food chain. Can you take some samples from the water beside the forest first? We sprayed a section of the forest western edge last month, so I want to know if anything has changed since then.
I was going to change the time because we are getting, it's better to do these things early in the morning and catch the early morning drink zones. But we're here, so I'll just keep on keeping on and probably get to an outpost and change the time back. We'll see.
Nicely done.
Nicely
First
done.
time I was there, I misjudged how stable the edge of a pond was and ended up with one leg knee-deep in the water.
Zones.
I was a rookie at the time, and luckily nobody saw it happen. Can you grab a second sample from a body of water slightly further away from the forest?
0430, 0800. Caribou. 8 of them. Like I say, it's better to run these missions early in the morning. I should have gone back to that outpost and reset the time, but I just kept on. So we'll finish this mission up and go hit an outpost and reset the time and see what the next mission is. Isn't this beautiful? It reminds me of when I was a little boy in Alaska. This map, because I spent some time in Alaska, it makes me feel good to be here. This track's are going to be from those 8 caribou that are at that zone, no doubt. Yeah. That looks like he could. That's probably a 3. He could be a 4. That track we just picked up. But we're not interested in hunting right now, stalking and tracking things. Just want to get these missions blown through and get the map opened up. And it'll be ready for when we are level 60 and we want to come back and maybe do some grinding. Unfortunately, there aren't any great ones in the Yukon. I was really hoping they would do a moose so that at least the Yukon would be a destination for hunting a great one moose. There are no black bears here. There are grizzlies. But this is a good place to be for us right now for leveling up and making cash. So it's okay. There's a bear 0430 0800. Like I say, on this map, it's better to run all these missions. We've got another moose 0400 0830. It's best to run these missions early in the morning so that you can have hunting opportunities as you're doing them. And that's what we're going to do. What time did I get here? I got here like at 7 something. So you need to play like about 3.5 in-game hours before you do a reset without them increasing the price on it. So what time is it? Yeah, we're right there. We're right at about 3 hours in-game time. So we should be able to reset the clock without having an increase in the price. Not that I'm worried about that. What are we at here? We're at over 300,000 now. So by the time we get to level 60, we should be easily up over 400,000, and that will put you in a position to where you can buy tents and tripods for setting up your grinds. So the purpose of this series on the best route to level 60 is that when you do get to level 60, you'll have the money to buy. You can buy 10 tents and 10 tripods. That'll cost you, how much will that cost you? $340,000. And but you'll have 10 tents and 10 tripods, to start setting up for your grind on whatever map you want to go to. And all the maps that we're opening up by following this system will be set up pretty decently as far as having all the outposts open, a lot of hunting stands open, and you'll have your tripods, which you can place even better than the hunting stands. And you'll have zones on all of those maps. From Layton, we went Layton Lakes, we went Silver Ridge Peaks, we went Parque Fernando, we went Cuatro Colinas, back to Silver Ridge Peaks to make some money and to level up. I leveled up 5 levels and got $145,000 in a little bit under 4 hours. It was, I don't know, right around 4 hours maybe, and just under. But 5 levels and $145,000, and I really want to stay there because of the great one that's introduced to the game, but that's okay. That's okay. I want to finish this series and show you the best route to leveling up to getting to level 60. And really, once you're level 60, you're going to be in great shape to start that search to kick up the...
Great. That should do for water samples. Next up, I need you to find me some animal droppings in this region. The muskeg is a hotbed of animal activity, so you should find droppings quite easily.
I forgot what I was saying. We didn't get paid for that. Why didn't we get paid? Collect droppings, 2 different species in the muskeg. All right.
If the pesticides have drifted out to the flats, I want
easy.
to know if it's making it into the food chain. It's been a month since we sprayed, so there's been plenty of time for the pesticides to get out here.
Look at the tower. Let's see if there's an outpost nearby. Oh, looky here. It's a 3. It's a little one. 1. That's a 1. What happened to my 3? There was a 3. I saw a 3. Did I see a 3? A 1. There it is. We'll take it. 0 for 328. I'm going to get this tower, and hopefully there's an outpost in the area. And you can reset the time, but let's get the tower, then I'll go collect that. See if there's an outpost in the area, and we got to get to, what do you want? He wants droppings? He wants me collecting poop? What? Droppings. Ha! Alright, we'll get that taken care of. I'll be right back. Oh, bummer. I opened up the tower. We got 100 XP for that. That's that caribou. We got to pick that up. I was hoping that there would be an outpost closer. How far away is this? If you put that's 0.69 miles. So I'm going to mosey over there and open that up and reset the clock because This time of day, I don't know with the changes, but I don't think this time of day is all that good for hunting. So, that's what we'll do. I got to pick that up. I got to get some scat for 2 animals, and we know where we can get caribou scat, and I think we had another zone over there, I think, for a moose, so that'll get that taken care of. I'll be back. All right, I got the caribou poop. Picked up these moose tracks, so we're gonna follow those and get moose poop. And he gave me a warning call. This is a male, a bull. So maybe we can get a little extra XP and a little extra cash by collecting his poop and bagging him. We shall see. And this is a great opportunity to use the moose collar that we just bought a while back. It's the first time I've used it. He thinks I sound sexy. Oh, there he is. There he is. We got to zero in for 82 here. Get in close. Oh, he moved. Damn it. I almost pulled the trigger and he moved. Oh, he looks big too, doesn't he? They always look big when they're magnified though. So if I can hard shot him. I did. I hard shot him. Woohoo! Before we pick him up, so I want his poop. Did you poop? Did you poop? He did poop. Nice. That should complete the mission.
That should do it. Now we'll be able to tell if anything larger than a fly is ingesting chemicals that we should be worried about. It's hard work wading through the muskeg, huh? I have a spot where you can drop the samples off, and I can easily pick them up. Oh, I just remembered. I've been speaking with my wife about the work you've been doing, and she mentioned a few tasks that she has on her plate that I think you could help her with. I gave her your number, so expect to hear from her. She's working on some very important studies at the moment. Hang on a second. I'm getting a call.
I want to see if we get paid. We did 1,050. Should be 250 experience points. Yes, sir. And on top of that, we got us a gold.
Slight change of plans. Before you drop off the samples, I need you to grab a hatchet from the outpost at the western edge of the flats.
270 more experience
points. In the northwest
points.
Corner of the reserve, and you're perfectly placed to take care of it. It looks like storms have weakened the roots of a tree, which is about to collapse onto the train tracks. Let me know when you grab the hatchet.
Look at that. Look at that. That was from 50 yards. Look at his mouth open, roaring at me. Beautimous. All right. Now, let's see. Now, the next mission is going to be over that way. That might be where we need to go. Yeah, that's the outpost we need to go to anywho. All right. I'll be back at you. That worked out pretty dang nice. This here's that caribou that we got when we first got up there on our way to the tower. Oh, I did. I got liver. I was going to say I blew the shot, but that was 308 yards. I just barely snuck that in there for liver. 308. No, the 308 was the weapon. The 283. I thought it was over 300 yards, so I aimed high. All right, we got that. Let's get on over to this outpost. get that part of the mission done and reset the time to 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's when you want to start. That's what you want to run these missions, because we'll get more hunting opportunities as we're running the missions and opening up the map if we do it early in the morning. Oh wow, it started snowing, man. I got a big old smile on my face that won't go away. This reminded me of my early childhood in Alaska. Look at this. This is why I like to come here. One of the reasons I like to come here is the change in the biome. You know, it's just a nice break, especially you know, from dark, rainy places like Layton Lakes, and it's just nice here. You know, but it's not like MojaveD, but that's just white everywhere all the time. You know. And this, you get the green and you get the snow, and it's just gorgeous. I just had to say something about that. Alright, made it here, and we got to pick up we got 100 experience points for opening up the outpost. Oops. I think my guys had too much beer. And we got to pick up a hatchet.
You got the hatchet?
Yeah.
Great. I hope our visitors haven't been using it to open their beans. You're gonna need a nice sharp edge. It's small, but it should do the job. There's a lake just to the north of the flats. I'll be flying over it on my way home. If you drop that stuff off there, I can jump out, grab it, and get it to one of our ecological research teams today, instead of you having to walk around with a bag full of droppings and swamp water.
So the next mission, then he wants me to drop the samples off at the marked location. Then he'll pay me. I haven't gotten paid yet for that. That's over half a mile that away. Now, 2 options. Because of the time of day, this would not be a bad time to use the ATV and get that done. Where are we going? We're going here. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change the time, because I know there's wolves over here. And wolves are morning animals. So I'm going to change the clock to 0400. That'll give me plenty of time to do this on foot. And hopefully kick up some wolves in the process. So now, like I say, you could, at this time of day, it's noon 30. Not a lot of hunting opportunities. You could use the ATV and buzz around, open this up, and there should be some more outposts that'll crop up when that happens. But I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to reset the clock to 4 a.m. and hoof it. So right out the gate, this is why I'm hoofing it. Let me get this. That's right out of the outpost. On the way over there to where I know the wolves hang out to finish up this mission here, the next part of this mission. Okay, where's his carcass? Where'd you go? We'll put the mud on it. Go get him, Snozzle. Oh, he went down that way. Oh, it's float. He wants to float to me. No, stop. A silver, dark brown, 210 experience points. On we go. Got a red fox show up here. On the way to the mission, we're about 363 yards away. We need 243 for this. Oh, stay lit, stay lit. I hit a tree. Couldn't see the tree. That's all right. The other reason I do this on foot. Whoa! What was that run? Was that the dog, or was that another fox? Another reason I do this on foot. We're getting all these zones on the way here. I'll show you. We've got a zone here for the red fox and the moose. Red fox 0430, 0730, moose 0400 to 0800. We got a rest zone over here for grizzly and moose. The grizzly rest zone here starts at 0800 till noon, and then the moose are midnight until 0400. And that's another good reason to do this on foot. That's where we're going for the mission. Let's see if we can get that fox to come back on in. Another moose zone here. Says there's 4 of them. Midnight till 0400. We're almost to where we need to drop this stuff off to complete the mission. I'm going to slow down though. I don't want to spook anything. I lost that wolf. I couldn't get him to come back. Well. There wasn't anything too spooky. Disappointed. But, okay, here.
The sample's ready for pickup? Fantastic. I'll be over that way as soon as I can. I really appreciate the assistance. Hunting for droppings and wading into swamp water might not be glamorous or exciting, but it's part of a massive effort to maintain the balance of life out here. It makes a big difference.
Bingo. We got paid 1,050, 250 experience points. This is a
You ready to head out to the tracks? Just knowing that tree is hanging over the train track is making me anxious. It's a little bit of a hike, but it's worth it to see the rail bridge. Let me know once you've found the tree. With any luck, it won't take you long to clear it out of the way.
We'll take this caribou on our way. Next mission is that way, half a mile. You can see that. It's getting close to sunrise, so the night vision isn't going to be. That's 373 yards. That's going to be fun shot. I like long shots. Let's try it. Nailed it. Now he might go in the water and float to us. Is he going to die? I didn't nail it. Well, let's put another one in here. Yeah, we got him. Alright, I gotta wait for him to float to us. So, and the next mission is right up here. These flow so nicely. You can do this so fast here. It's travel to the bent tree, and I gotta chop a tree down. And we have a side mission over here. Travel to the Frontier Vista Outpost, photograph the landscape. Okay, we can do that some other time. I'll be back at you. I gotta wait for this caribou to float to me. So while I'm waiting, got a level 4 show up. Well, let's do that. Might have been too low. There we go. This other one is still coming in the water. Let's see if I can spot him. Where did I shoot him at? I forgot. He should be in the water. Is he already here? Nope. Oh, there he is, right there. He's still coming. He's still 100 yards out. All right, I'll be right back. And we should be we're getting close to the wolf time here. It is now 5:26, 0526. I'll be right back. Oh, great! Now they're both floating to me. This one's over 200 yards away still, so I'm gonna be here for a minute. They're still floating, and I did not blow the zones out. I'm not worried about that right now when I'm just establishing the map. You know, I can't carry a tripod because of all the guns I'm carrying. But this is Caribou 0400 to 0800. This is where the 4 is. He's still floating to us, is 0400 to 0800. And this is another Caribou 0430 to 0830. So, and I know wolves like this lake. And they also like this lake over here. I think they like this one better than they like this one. But we'll, they're still coming in. Did this guy get, oh, this guy got here. This was the 3 from 344 yards, left lung, 151 experience points, light brown. All right. And we got the level 4 still coming. I'll be back. Let's see how big our 4 is here. How big are you, buddy? Silver? Why? Well, the first one was good enough. I did not have to get that second shot in. He's just a small 4, a silver. Wow, shucks. Still, the XP on these is great. That's why this is a good spot to come to next, you know, on the level up process. 234 experience points. That is great. All right, so we got to go half a mile over here to finish this mission, and we'll get paid, and we'll get some more XP, and hopefully some wolves on the way. Running on the way over here, and look at this herd of caribou. This is a big herd. It's got to be over 300 yards away, so I can keep running. They won't hear me until I get. They all look small. Whoa, 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 whoa! We got a big one. No, that's a 3. That one looks big, isn't it? Right there. Ah, blocking me. That's a 4. 366 yards. 301 yards. You can take the 3 and the 4 out of there. Let's get closer. I'll be right back. It's about as close as I can get. We're about 200 yards. And the 3 and the 4 are lumped right together. Let's see what this looks like. Man, I can't tell what's what. There we go. Okay, that's the 4. And that's, come on, get the 3, get the 3, get the, ah! They come on back, but they want to stay behind that little, in that little ravine right there. There's the 4. They didn't come back over this way, so I'll be back at you. All right, so I got up closer and up at a little elevation, so I could see down in that that low spot they're in. Let's get the 3. And that'll do it. I don't want to blow this zone. This is a pretty nice zone. So we'll pick up the 4, we'll pick up the 3, we'll get the mission and look for wolves. I'm surprised there aren't any here yet. Dang, another weak 4. They still look really good. Even though he's a weak 4, I mean he's a silver. That was a little bit almost too high, but 249 experience points. That is really wonderful. Ooh, what we got over here? I think, unless that's just a shiny rock, it is not just a shiny rock. The herd moved over around this side, but I don't think there's going to be, there we go, we got another zone for them. I think there isn't going to be anything over here worth shooting. We'll go over here and get the 3, and we'll find out. Well, I moved around, and there is another 3 in there. The rest of these are all little females. So, we'll take out this other 3. And we'll need the females. Let's go pick this one up over here first. I'll be back. It's a silver. It's only a 3 and it's a silver. We got a couple of 4s that were silvers. 154 experience points. That was from 277 yards. Let's go back over here and get this other one and try to figure out why the wolves are not here. I'm going to guess that the wolves are going to be over here on this side now. We came up this way, did that mission here, and now we're headed over to do the mission here. So we stayed on this side. I'll bet you the wolves are going to be over here. That's something for investigation later. You can see them over there. They're all females. We'll let them go. The rest of that caribou herd. Get over here and get this mission, and we got to Pick up that 3 on the other side over there too. Boy, this will be a... Oh, looky here. There's another 4 and another zone. Nice. All right. I'll be back at you. I'm going to get a little bit closer. The wind is not going to be in my favor if I go around the bend here, so I'm going to park right here. I've only got 9 bullets left in the 308. That might have been too high. I don't know. There's a 3 in the back. The 3 actually looked bigger than the 4, didn't it? We'll just sit right here. We got it. There's the splotch right there. Still on the way to the mission. All of these animals are just slowing me down on running my mission. I'll be back.
Facts. I'm guessing it was loosened in a recent storm. Yukon Valley tends to get a few lightning storms each summer, but we do a thorough job of preparing. So we only saw a couple of small fires that went out on their own. Some of my team are still recording the after effects of the storms. I've heard reports of huge trees with deep roots that are now at precarious angles and might need to be cut down. We're lucky to have such isolated incidents. Other reserves have reported landslides. And that was from the air. Even from up there, it was a shocking display of natural force. It was all I could do to land the plane before the storm overtook me.
211 experience points. Still haven't picked that 3 up that's over on the other side where all the females are. But we'll get that done. Let's get this mission done and see what we get paid for that. We'll pick up that 3 and see where the next mission leads us. That's the remainder of the herd that we took the bulls out of.
It's hard to tell what caused this tree to tip over. I guess the big question is how to do this properly. But I trust you to get the job done.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you can make do with a hatchet.
Oh, yeah.
Great work out there. The train is behemoth. I honestly don't think a single tree would do more than dent it in a collision. But I'd rather not take the chance and risk a serious accident. Speaking of the train, it's due to pass by at any moment. I'd stay clear of the tracks if I were you. Keeping that railroad open is a big responsibility for us. Not only is it essential for a lot of trade out here, but the bridge brings tourists in from all over the place. I'd like a good picture of the bridge, one that we can put on our website. See if you can snap it while the train is passing over it. That'll look great.
So we're going to come over here and take a picture of the train when
I
it
used
comes
to
by.
come out to this corner of the reserve with my family. We'd spend long weekends camping, and I'd teach my youngest daughter, Kara, how to shoot. My older daughter, Deanna, was still an angry teenager who needed convincing to take part in any activity. She'd always be laughing and having fun by the end of the trip, though. That looks like a good spot to take the photo.
So we got to wait here for the train. I
Those
still
trips
haven't
are
picked
some
up
of my
that 3 on
favorite
this side.
memories. It brought us all closer as a family. Being alone together.
So once we take the picture, we'll get paid and we'll get our experience points.
Here's me talking about my family vacations when I can't even remember the last time I had dinner with my wife. Her birthday was what? A month ago? I think I'm probably overdue to take her out somewhere nice.
Yeah. All right. I'll stop recording here for a minute. Oh, wow. There's another herd show up over here, and it's snowing. That's so pretty. There's a male in there. He doesn't look that big. But that's another herd over there. Where we're at, in case you forgot, is this lake right here. You know, we came from here. Mission ran us up here. It was here and then up here. And I believe if I get over here, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's too late. But we can reset the time, and another time come over here, we'll find wolves. And I know there'll be wolves on this lake and all through this, well, yes, and through this area and this area. But that'll be for another time. This lake early in the morning is just Caribou City.
That's the shot we needed. Whether it's through a camera lens or a rifle scope, you know how to take aim and shoot. I see you got the train in there too. Wonderful. I'll send this picture over to Sandy. Her team takes care of the Yukon Valley website.
$4,200. 750 experience points. Yay!
Next up, head over to an outpost that we're replacing. Not too far from where you are just now. The cabin was lost in the Yukon forest fire 2 years ago. And we're in the process of replacing it with a temporary trailer, equipped with some more modern facilities. Due to the level of damage that was sustained by this area of the reserve, it has attracted several researchers who would like to perform long-term studies in the region. The Yukon Forest will host our first research outpost trial. Oh, and in case you're unaware, Yukon is a native word for wolf. The fire destroyed part of the forest, but the wolves are still out there. I'd make sure you keep your rifle fully loaded at all times while you're in wolf country.
So the next mission is going to take us right into wolf country. Let's see if I can. Man, he's running. I think I hit it in the butt. Let's pick up the other three and then see if I got a handgun score off of that. Probably not. Oh, here's the other three that was shot a long old time ago. Be a silver? Yes, sir. 197 yards, 168 XP. And let's look at the map. We did not kill this other one. Okay, next mission. Place to hang your hat. Go to the Basin Memorial, set up a temporary outpost, retrieve fuel, and refuel the generator. And that's up that way about a mile. And that's going to take us smack dab into, right over here, wolf country. When we open up this tower right here, it's going to reveal some outposts as well. Okay, I'll be back. Well, I guess I did get enough of that one with the pistol. Probably give me like 20. Where did we get it? Flesh. 79 yards with the 454. Let's see how many. It'll probably give us like 11. Handgun. That's better than 0. Handgun 23. Alright, that's better than I thought. Am I hearing bears? What am I hearing? I can't get an X on it. Why can't I get an X on that? Alright. I'll be back. So running on over here. Got another 4 caribou. 378. Let's try it. And I'm in a zone here that has ooh, I guess we won't try. Well, we will. Yeah, I didn't hit anything. That has 9 caribou. This is this other lake over here. I'm running over to do the mission. I'm gonna hit this tower first. We came from over here. All right, I'll be back. This is probably that zone where that 4 was that I just missed really badly. 6 caribou. 0430 to 0800. Wow, look at the tracks. It's 9 o'clock, so they're done. The other zone, when we came in, was on this side. It's the same. Goes to 8 o'clock. And so they're an hour past their zone time right now. So not expecting to see them. But I wanted to show that to you. And we're going to go up here and get this tower and then get on with the mission. But this is definitely wolf country, like the man said. We've got to find the zones for them. Because I honestly don't remember what their zone times were. But we'll find them. We'll find them. I think it was like real early in the morning, though. Like I think it was like, I want to say 6:30. That's why I thought I would see some, and we didn't. Because it's 9 now. Man, I do not like running this mission into the wind at my back. I was hoping to spot some wolves. Maybe we can get them in a rest zone or in one of their feed zones. But the wind is blowing right at them, so I have to spot them from a long ways out if we're going to do anything. We got caribou up here? What? Must be one of those big herds. There's a whole bunch of big herds in these lakes. Yep, here we go. I wonder if that 4 I missed is in this bunch. He's coming close enough for the pistol. I might just take this, get a pistol. Oh, what the heck? What's this over here? Is that a moose? That's a moose. Some pistol score here. Hopefully. I'm surprised they got that close with the wind blowing right at them. Did I get that? No. Well, how bad did I miss? Pretty bad. Well, and track her, and maybe we can salvage it. Yeah, I hear you. Come this way, I think. Yeah, over here. Over here, Pooch. Snozzle. What the heck are you doing back there? Yeah, okay. Get on the moose. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Trying to look way in the distance for wolves. And I really, really want to get some zones because I forget what they are, the times. Mostly this map, though, is a daytime. It's a morning map. This is a morning map, which is great. I love that. But for the most part, most of the business you're going to be doing is in the morning, in the daytime. What's this? Fox. Well, it's yeah, I know that moose is not going to be dead, so but maybe we can salvage it. Yeah, I don't have much hope of being able to hunt on the way to this mission, which is down that way, because of the wind. It's still on this moose. We'll track it on down till we can salvage it. I'll be back. There's the red fox. And man, I am surprised that I could get that close. It is so small. It is resting. Wow. Ah, my heart. We'll just let my heart calm down here. I am so surprised that thing didn't run off. That's a pretty one too. It's a 7. Wow. Can you believe? I can't. Because they are really skittish. Spine. So we won't get full credit. Still on that moose. Surprise. Let's get some blood on that moose, see how close that moose is to drop it. I don't think it's going to drop at all. I think he's going to switch over to hunt and prey. Yeah, it's still on 75, so it's not going to drop ATOL. But unless I hit spines, we won't. Oh, we got lung. Wow, I'm surprised. I am surprised. Well, that's good. 271 XP, $1,500, and that thing is gorgeous. Oh man, it's just barely gold. It's 11, so it's not even that big, but that is beautiful. But the 271 experience points, that's why this map is a good one to come to when we did. I'm going to call him off of that moose. And let's just go down here and finish up this mission. And we'll probably end the video here. Now, you can see here, we started where we started on down here, and we just kind of did the missions and ran up into here. Wow, we made about $25,000 in the process. We went up a level, but what I'm going to do, I mean, at this point, it's 10:30. From noon to 1600 on this map, there really isn't a whole lot of hunting opportunities unless you come across them, you know, in their feed zones and rest zones like we just did. So most of it's done in the morning. So from noon until 1600, that 4-hour in-game time, that's 1 hour real-life time. It's a great time to get the ATV. So what I'm going to do is get the ATV, and I'm going to go around and get the map opened up. That'll take about an hour, but the map will be opened up, and we'll go on from there. That is my plan, and what I would suggest if you're doing this. So you're going to invest an hour of your time buzzing around on an ATV, so you're not going to be doing much hunting because you'll spook everything. But from noon until 1600 is the best time to do that because you're not going to be blowing that many hunting opportunities.
I saw the fires that tore through that forest, and I still struggle to accept just how quickly the landscape can transform into smoldering ash. Believe it or not, we got lucky. It could have been a lot worse. Maybe lucky isn't the right word. We lost too much.
That was the outpost.
This is the Basri Memorial Outpost. Or at least it will be, once you get it up and running. Ranger Crawford has left the supplies that we need for the finishing touches. He was going to set it up himself, but his wife went into labor just as he got here, so he had to rush back to town. The workstations look like they're ready to go. If this trial goes well, we might see more researchers setting up camp across the reserve. For now, though, let's get things powered up.
So we
The
got to pick up
supplies
this
will
fuel.
include fuel for the generator.
Put it in generator.
Just stick a little fuel in the generator and fire it up.
And that should complete the mission. We'll get paid and get our experience points.
And where is it? Good. I'll let our researchers know they're welcome to visit when they're ready. Of course, you can sleep here and restock your supplies, just like any other outpost.
$4,200. 750 experience points.
The outpost is just the first part of our restoration efforts. The supplies should contain a couple of things that you're going to need for your next job. Planting new saplings. Take the bag of spruce saplings and the shovel, and let me mark a spot for you on your map.
All right, so the next mission is going to be in this area, but I'm gonna wrap up the
It's a
video
tough
here. We
road
didn't do
ahead
much,
for this part of the reserve.
But
The fire burnt away a huge chunk of the forest. But with any luck, a program of replanting will gradually bring life back. I hope to see it happen in my lifetime.
I'll make some saplings. Alright. So we got the shovel and the saplings, and we have to go that way about 700 yards and plant them. But I'm going to buy some bullets because I'm almost out of bullets. And I think the 243 is fine. We're not going to use it that much. We're not going to see that many hunting opportunities. That we've got 19 left on the 300, and the 308 was down to 7. So we'll get that stocked up. We'll put Snozzle down for a nap, and check out our digs. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. It is 10:45. I'll jump in the ATV and get the rest of the map open. I'll do that off camera or not, without filming. And we'll end up back up here and go ahead and do that mission. But I want to get all this opened up, get these towers all opened up. And really what I want to do is end up over here. Because this is where the biggest grizzlies are, I found, is up in here. And all down this side. This is where the big dog daddies are. At least they were. I don't know what it's like now. We'll find out. But right through here is where I used to do most of the grizzly hunting. And I want to do that and all the way down into here. Down into here was mostly females. And then the big guys were up in here. So, good night, everybody. It is nighttime in real life. And thank you for watching.